children for far too long. Listen, I just drew this motherfucker up. I talked about doing this piece in the last video or last live stream, and I'm about to ink it. I'm only going to change one thing before I ink it. And I'm going to change the way that this knife is. I'm going to kind of have it, his hand right here with the knife going up like that. And it'll be like a front-facing view of his fist. Because what I want to do around the font is I want to like keep it dark all around the font. And I'm going to kind of use like some dots to sort of like scatter out on the outside of it. It'll make sense when you see it, but in like around the perimeter of every letter, I'm gonna leave like a little bit of a white space, so that'll make it look trippy. And the other thing is this hat I'm probably gonna leave blank unless I come up with something that I can make work, because I tried multiple things. I didn't really want to. Usually I have 187 on there, but I didn't want to put 187 there because it's right there. I didn't want to like overkill it. So I tried a few other. The last thing I wrote on there was just the word hash. So that's basically that. But yeah, I just wanted to. I just got off the phone with my dad. Now he's calling me back, and I'm gonna have to call him after I do this and be like, dude. And I told him, I'm like, yeah, I'm about to stream this drawing. He's like, oh, right on. He's like, my buddy. He said his buddy gave him a fucking a joint, like a probably government dope. He said it was rolled like a cigarette, like how they filter. And I'm like, I've seen those a few times. I've smoked them, but nothing compares to you know, what your old grandfather used to toke on. Old Grandpa Munster. So what you got right here, I just got to actually pull this up on my screen. I've got Freddy vs. Jason playing for the second fucking time tonight. It's one of my favorite films, to be honest with you. Like, just to toss on. A little more child friendly or kid friendly of a film than there was the other night. I put on Cannibal Holocaust, for fuck's sakes. But I'm just gonna pull this up, make sure that we're streaming live, because it's impossible to see the fucking what's going on here. There we go. Okay, so it sounds good. Adaptive Riders in the house. What's going on, dude? Hopefully you're having an amazing Sunday night. Just got this graphic here that I'm going to fix up before I start the ink session. This fucking eraser's shit, but you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, so what I think I'm going to do is... I thought maybe I could... Like this. Like he's sort of holding on to the knife like that. And that can... That kind of blocks off his shirt and all that. Let's see how that looks. There, I think that looks better, and now... Let me get rid of this background bullshit. Ay, ay, ay. And then if I wanted to do like a Jallo glove, almost, if I could. That'd be kind of sick. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull it off, so let's try to do my best to make it look like there's knuckles. There. But I think I need to make it a little bit shorter, because it's coming right up to his fucking shoulder thing. There. Yeah, I like that better. Now I can fucking, now I'll be able to do like that burst bullshit. Yeah. I might have to like go like this. Boom. Yeah, and then I could put like a ring. I've been like putting rings on a lot of my characters recently, like in different drawings and shit. There we go. Kind of dig that. I don't really have to worry about too close to the letters because, like I said, I'm going to be blacking out all around it. Looking forward to it, dude. Now that I like look at this fucking knife, I'm kind of like not all the way in love with it. So, and my new philosophy is, and should have always been, but I've always sort of like, I don't know, fucked myself over in a way. If you're not 100% on it, dude, just fucking redo it. Because there's no sense in living with some bullshit that's gonna piss you off. Like my main problem is I can't have anything too close to that. So like I like the. If I go like this, I can put something else in his hand. Like I thought about having a gun. I can try a gun. Actually, I already did try a gun. Maybe if I try a fucking nice. You got a 44 Magnum? It's an expensive weapon. Dude, I'm almost due to watch Taxi Driver. It's been so long. Yeah. I'm gonna have to throw that movie on eventually. That's not too bad. See, at first I was like, is that gonna like fuck with the you know, the flow of everything? But I don't think it really does. Besides, at the end of the day, it's just a fucking drawing that you could always like redo. You know? Yeah, I watched Fulci Zombie, and I watched Freddy vs. Jason today. Now I got Freddy vs. Jason playing again. Mostly because I just didn't want to have to like stare at the wall of movies and try to like pick out a new one to put in. There, that looks sick. And then I can probably like I like this better with the gun like that. Yeah. My goal is to go to like one of those fucking print on demand sites and put this on a shirt so I have a shirt to wear in the videos. Maybe do like a few shirts. I have a fucking like a Teespring account where I have shirts with my designs and shit on and stuff, but I rarely promote it because the shirts cost like I have them set basically like I'm making nothing off them and they're still gonna run like fucking $40 Canadian. Like that's too much for a shirt, I think, man. Especially like who knows, like you're gonna wash it a few times and who knows what the quality's gonna be like. Like I have buddies and like my dad's bought a bunch of the shirts and stuff, but um, you know, will they stand the test of time? I got a bunch of shirts printed with my shit on it years ago, and they fucking like cracked over time. There we go. I can add all the other necessary bullshit details later. I'll skinny up that wrist a bit. There, I think we're ready for the ink, man. One thing I'd like to do before we ink is I'd really like to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do with this hat. Am I writing something on it or not? Shit. Sorry, adaptive. I've not trying to be a cunt. I was just fucking distracted. I just got Twin Peaks Z to A on Blu-ray in the mail. Gonna watch episode 3 tonight. Right on, dude. I've actually not watched it. I started watching Star Trek: The Next Generation Blu-rays today too. Nice, nice. Drawing's looking dope. I appreciate it. Yeah, I watched a decent amount of Next Generation growing up, but I definitely watched a lot more original series when I was a kid. My dad fucking obsessed. So, and I thank him though for showing me all those shows, and I have a deep admiration for, 70s TV especially. Sanford and Son, Different Strokes. I especially love Different Strokes. I always thought that show was fucking awesome. MASH. People, whenever I talk about MASH, people, oh, I fucking hate that show. I'm like, dude, I love that show. There was a point when I didn't. When I was a little kid, I definitely didn't like it. I thought it was like scary. Like it was a scary looking fucking show, and like these guys, like I remember thinking like these guys are doctors and like they're like hammered. Like I've seen my old man hammered a million times, and like I would not want him fucking, about to perform a fucking operation on me. You know what I mean? But anyways, shout out to the old man. I said I'll have to call him back. Actually, I should probably write a note for myself to call Oldman back. Let's write it on this tape. This type of tape, man, is so fucking good. What can I put this on? Put it right here. Call Olds back. Alright. So what I got here is my handy dandy inking tools. I just realized, am I even like... Yeah, we're good. Boom. These are all basically brand new. So I'm going to go ahead. That's a 05. I'm going to grab trusty 03, my favorite. This is the perfect traveler kit. It's got a kind of new kneaded eraser, Sharpie, my choice Micron 05, 03, 01, and a graphic pencil sharpener, and a jelly roll for those quick little needs to fix a fuck up. All right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the font. So let's do it. Sort of going for like I don't even really know what you'd call this font. But I've definitely seen it in the past. It's just sort of like creepy font. I'm definitely super inspired right now. So I really want to get as much stuff done for the issue 7 of 187. Like as much stuff that I'm going to be contributing, I want to get that stuff done now. That way I can sort of like, once it gets close to the time, I won't have to really worry, because I plan on this being like its own page. Like this will probably be like the back cover, back inside cover. I got to get a hold of the homie Radio to see if he wants to fucking do the cover. Because like I'm definitely gonna do either the front cover or the back. If he doesn't want to do it, it's all gravy. But I'm definitely doing that Creep Show one. I talked about it last night when I was streaming. I think that was last night. Yeah, it definitely was last night, yeah. Yeah, just I wanna do the cover, like the Creep Show style cover. And I want to do the inside fronts, like the centerfold, because I have an idea for the centerfold, which is gonna be sick. And then I'm gonna do a bunch of like Filthy Ralph and Little Ricky one pagers for some Universal flicks and some Hammer flicks. Cause like I just finished watching all the Hammer Draculas like not even long ago. Definitely want to do one with like Dracula, like fucking like going ape shit, biting into some chick's titties or something like that. Have like Ralph, or have like well, I thought of this really fucking okay. So this is gonna spoil the inside centerfold for number 7 of Cinema 187, but I want to do like a Mortal Kombat like fight like fight screen basically, like so with like the health meter and all that stuff. And I thought about putting little Ricky as Goro, like but like sort of like cheesy dressed up as Goro with like a fucking dollar store costume. Uh, yeah, I haven't worked out the logistics of that drawing, but that's my heart's desired on that. You know. I'm definitely happy that I chose to only do the one issue of 187 this year because it's so much fucking around, dude. Like I just did not want to deal with that twice in a year. Plus it's expensive as fuck. Like people message me like at least like once a week I get a message about like, "Oh, hey, I didn't get my comp copy." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's coming." And I got to do the whole fucking spiel of like, "Oh, there's like fucking 34 of them that I got to ship out. Each one of them is like they vary from like $7 all the way up to like fucking 20 something dollars to ship. You know, it's a lot. So like I was trying to fucking use funds from people buying them to fund the shipping of the contributor copies. I'm obsessed with it though, dude. Like I'm definitely looking forward to doing this one. Tommy guns in the house. What's going on, dude? It's weird not drawing like comic book pages. Like I haven't really drawn anything since I finished the last comic. So this is sort of my first like foray back into just drawing like a fucking a thing. And like I said, like I do have a purpose for drawing this. Like I said, I want to make this into a shirt. Um, I'm gonna make a shirt of it, and then I'll post it on some type of print to whatever the fuck, so people can have the opportunity to get one. But I definitely want to like make this look as sick as I can. I'd love to be able to put this on like a flag. You know what I mean, or like a big piece of like material to like tack it on like either the roof or whatever the fuck on the wall. Okay, I dig it. I dig it. Now, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let me see here. I just want to approach this the most fucking practical way. Maybe I should just do these fuckers. No, because if I don't plan out around this, there could be problems. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go around all the letters. Like I think this is gonna be black in here, and like all this is gonna be black. Okay, yeah. So let's do that real fast. There's no going back now. So if I fuck this up, I'm gonna have to just redraw it. But I don't think I think we'll be okay. If you guys have any movies you watched recently, let me know. Because like I said, I watched Zombie today for the first time since I've lived here, I believe, and I fucking absolutely love that film. It's such a bloody fucking film at parts too. Like that scene where I forget what his fucking name is, but like the reporter guy when he gets his leg fucked up, and then like that when he's laying there with that chick, and then the fucking hand comes up and grabs his injured leg. He's like ah, like it's bloody. Yeah, motherfucking Freddy versus Jason. Like I said, I saw that shit in theater when I was a kid, and I can quote it. My brother can quote it. My cousin can quote it. I absolutely love it, dude. Me and my fucking wife drove around today for a bit. We had a good fucking day. Good ass meal. You know what I can do? I can probably boom, hammer that up to about there. But I'll deal with that when I get to that. So like all that's gonna, yeah. Okay. So you guys can even fucking see this shit, man. I tried to film a fucking video last night, or maybe yeah, it was last night, and I just did it so many times that like I was like, no what, fuck it, dude. Because sometimes you think you know what you're gonna say in a video, and then you realize you have no idea what the fuck you're gonna say. And like Kayla was, she's doing uh an event coming up soon, so she was talking with her fucking her girls about like the event and stuff, and she's like, "Can I use your fucking studio?" And I was like, "Yeah." So I was on the couch drawing this, and that's fine to like pencil it, but like to ink it, like I can't. I need this. And like this desk is perfect because like it's very sort of, you might not be able to notice, maybe you can, but like my face is like that far away from the fucking page, which I like because I can be like nice and up close. You know, and like I said, just take your fucking time and be satisfied with what you're gonna do before you lay the fucking inks down. Because I've had so many times where I, you know, screwed around, fucked around, and found out. Okay, so that's inside of that's just gonna be black. Okay, so this will attach about there, and then basically the same for this. I don't know what I'm gonna do there, but I'll figure that out when I get to that. Okay, so I'm pretty much satisfied with how that's gonna go down. Now I'm gonna be inking our dudes. So basically, I had to wet my whistle. I took the idea of this from a Universal Monsters logo, and initially when I first kind of devised the scheme to use that as like a reference, I was gonna have Ralph and Ricky, and then like Frankenstein, and then Dracula, and I kind of fucked around. I kind of drew a Dracula, drew a Frankenstein, but I couldn't. I don't know. I just thought it wasn't. I don't. It just didn't feel right. I was like, no, why am I doing these guys when I could put like my own dudes? So I just added the Grim Reaper, who I want to put in an upcoming comic, like that. This version of the Grim Reaper, who's like a Filthy Ralph universe kind of guy. And this dude, this is Chico, who's in Vomit Coffin. Uh, just like sort of as a different variant. Like I kind of always want to show him like he's always gonna be wearing the same stuff, but he's gonna be like a different type of dude. Like his normal appearance is like he's a Chicano, and like in Vomit Coffin he gets so fucked up, and this he's gonna be, well, this isn't really anything. This is just like conceptual art of it, whatever the fuck you want to say. I don't know. I do not know. But I made the video real fast. I think I might have to hit the real fast. start with Mr. 187 himself, Filthy Ralph. One thing I definitely got to do is I got to make sure that the lines are connecting, because I will be coloring this on Adobe Illustrator. So what I'll do is I'll scan this and then I'll put it in there, turn it into a vector file, and then color it. And I mean, I've got the tools to color practically, but it's just fucking, I don't want to fuck up the original line art, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to fuck this up with colors and then end up not liking it. Look at that, I accidentally put 4 points. I usually always put 3 points for his hair on the back and on the front. Boom. Yeah, I don't want to get too close to that. Fuck, I'm totally obsessed with that album, 456 by Cool G Rap. Like, today, me and my wife went to the gym this morning, and I listened to the whole fucking album again. I love that song on there called "For the Brothers." Tap the bottom of the bottle for the brothers. Just his verses are so good. Like, if you're a fan of rap like I am, uh, and like you've not listened to Cool G Rap, like, be prepared to have your fucking head blown off when you bump that shit. Especially if you're into like Wu Tang, like especially like Raekwon. This guy's like, he did what Raekwon did before Raekwon, basically. You know, like that mob rap, that mafiosa shit, as they call it, which I think is a good description. Mafiosa rap. Do his double chin. Little Ricky's a little obese. It's to me like, I want like, I want this thing to look a certain way, and I'm already feeling that it's looking pretty dope. Oh my god. I think we'll do this Grim Reaper dude. Actually, no, we'll do this fly. Yeah. This fucking thing, just give me a second. I can hear my wife fucking around with something out there. Some type of food she's holding out. It's fucking garbage night, so I threw out a bunch of fucking shit. It's weird because they only pick up the garbage like fucking once every like 2 weeks. It makes no sense. It makes no fucking sense at all. It's, I hear that. I hear her out there giggling. I don't know what the fuck she's got out there. I'm trying to think. It sounded like a chip kind of bag. But I don't think we have any chips left. She's got some fucking crazy stash somewhere where she's just fucking holding out. Which is the same as cheating. I've been drawing this Reaper dude in a while. And like I used to draw skulls like constantly, especially like when I first started working at the job I'm at. Uh, you know, there's all this scrap paper which I still fuck with to this day. But I would just like I'd be like just you wouldn't have it's not like during the shift I'm on, there's not a lot of shit happening sometimes, so kind of doodle away, and then next thing you know, you've drawn a skull like a million times. You know, like I could probably draw a skull in my style, like in very fast and make it look pretty decent if I had to. I gotta be mindful because I don't want to have this go off the edge because I want this to work as a standalone image, something like that. I'll just be mindful of that. Like that. One, there's two, three, four hands. This isn't the first time I've drawn the fucking Grim Reaper with a bong either. And then I'll be able to I'll make this stuff look better on the second pass of inks. Put the bowl in the front was sort of I didn't know what the fuck if it was gonna look decent, but I don't think it looks bad. Like it's clear that it's a bong. It's clearly not a fucking vase for flowers. That's looking good. And then we'll do Chico. I looked at a bunch of photos of like different drawings of Ratfink and stuff, and sort of studied the way that a lot of people draw his like the line that kind of goes around his mouth, like that. So like you got to do the line, and then you got to do the gum line underneath of it. Because if you don't do that gum line, it's just not gonna look fucking pinkish. When I was spray painting, doing graph and shit, like my homies, the ones that I rolled with, like they can tell you that in the beginning, like when I first got back into it, like during COVID, uh, the part that took me the longest was teeth, spray painting teeth. And then it's because I was trying to do something that I shouldn't have been trying to do with my skill level at the time, and ended up being able to do teeth pretty decent by the end. But again, graph is risky, man. Especially like when it, you know, You don't want to fucking lose your job or lose your fucking home or anything like that because of painting. Like, especially, like, getting caught, like, I was, like, what, like, 28 or some shit at the time, 28, 30-ish or something like that. I haven't painted since 2021 because I started doing CINEMA187. I started doing the comics and stuff, and that scratches that itch way better than graffiti ever did, to be honest. Especially, like, you get to hold it, you know, and, like, not only do you get to hold, like, the comic, you can hold the original art, and, like, holding original art, or, like, you know, making it this style, like, I don't even think there's a contest. Like, it's not even up for debate in terms of, like, what's better, like, digital or this, like, in terms of the feeling. 100% this is the way. You know, like, but when I color this, it, like, on the computer, because I'm using the mouse, it's a fucking nightmare. I hate it. But I like the way that it looks. You get, like, that very uh solid color and all that stuff. It just looks the way that I like. You know, if I had the ability to color shit that looked like that didn't require, you know, computer, then I would do it that method. I mean, I've never used gouache yet, but I hear gouache is sort of a good it's a good shit medium to use. It kind of looks like a fucking Western gun, but I don't even give a shit, man, because I fucking love Western guns. There it is. So that is the first round of inks, as I call it. Trying to think what I'm gonna do next. So basically, what I'll do right now is I'll take this fucking eraser and I'll just carefully get as much of the penciled shit off as I can. And then that way I can see what I'm working with. Start the second rounds of inks. There's a lot of good channels on YouTube to watch of, like, motherfuckers drawing and stuff, but, like, I don't know, I think watching the process, like, doing this alone, like, is enjoyable for me, but, like, if I can sort of share the process, like, I mean, I don't stream every time I draw or ink, but, you know, times like this, dude, like, why not? Why not share the fucking magic? It's interesting. Motherfuckers that don't, like, if, you know, whenever there's something about how to make a cartoon, I gotta watch it because I'm obsessed with that. And, like, you know, making a comic, same thing. But a lot of times, like, when you watch stuff, it's like, oh, how to make a comic. You're looking at stuff like the same type of shit in terms of, like, it's superhero stuff. It's like, okay, I'm over superhero bullshit, man. I should draw a superhero comic now that I think about it. Maybe that'll be the fucking that'll be the straw that breaks the camel's back in terms of putting 187 on the map. I'll make it, Filthy Ralph will be like a dirty, perverted fucking superhero. He saves the day by chance. This eraser's shit. Either that or either that or I was drawing too hard. I was using, like, a fucking, what is this, a 2HB fucking pencil. I gotta start using, like, softer pencils because I have a tendency to be heavy-handed. And then I'm dealing with fucking trying to erase the paper for an obscene amount of time. Like, I wonder if this one will probably pick up more shit. It's got, like, fucking Ink City in it already. feel like that's doing a better job. There we go. It's about as good as it's gonna fucking get. Alright, so first thing I want to do is I want to do the fucking the lettering. Bust out this graphic. So then this is gonna be black, connecting about there. So if they all kind of connect on the same radius, it'll make sense for that to connect there. Okay, I see what I did here. I think that'll just be solid black, and that'll be solid black. Oh, no, it can't. I need to... Nearly fucked myself over there. I'm looking at this all fucking cross-eyed now. What did I do? I don't know. This is the problem. You get all fucking baked, and then you end up ruining your drawing. This is fucking tripping me out. That's what I forgot to do. Just fucking outline these. Okay. Alright. Oh fuck! I gotta plug in my phone. I always forget. I just look up and it's like gonna die any second. You're like, oh shit. If I play my cards right, this will end up looking dope. Which I think it's already looking alright. Forgot I was watching Freddy vs. Jason. Just look up fucking the dad's like fucking got the knife over the mom's fucking dead body. At least drink your juice. Let me see. I'm gonna make that black. Yeah. I'll probably go like this. The one kid in this fucking movie, his brother, the kid that's in the bathtub with the bloody fucking cut wrists, he's the bully from what's it called? Christmas Story. It's fucking Scott Farkas. Believe that shit? Scott Farkas is in this bitch. Scott Farkas. What a crummy name. Grover Dill. His dirty, stinky little toady. His toady. Who the fuck would want to be known as someone's toady? Grover Dill. coming together. So that looks okay. I dig that. I dig it. Getting there. There's that. Yeah, I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. Tom, what's going on, dude? How the fuck are you? Just inking this fucking thing. What have you been watching? I appreciate you also, Tom, for fucking grabbing those zines. Appreciate the fucking the interest. There's only one copy of CINEMA187 number 3 left. Like for sale. And I gotta either print more or fucking who knows. I think I'm gonna print a bunch of black and white, like just keep the cover color, but print a bunch of black and white ones to sort of be able to lower the cost. Cause full color, dude, is just like it's brutal. Like it looks fucking awesome, but it is brutal. I think I should almost do like a circle thing around this, like on the perimeter. Maybe not. At work, Patty's Day tomorrow. Town here is high even. No problem, pal. With the overtime I'm putting in, I'll be grabbing a few more things from you very soon. I appreciate it, dude. Oh, it's got to be bumping over there for you guys. And you know what's fucked up? I didn't even like. I remembered it was St. Patrick's Day, but like I don't. I'm not a drinker, so like it doesn't even really. You know. When I was a kid, yeah, because I was drinking liquor and beer and stuff. But now I just smoke dope, so I'm like, yeah, fuck. I could drink. Like if we're in a setting, like if I came over there and like we were sitting around, like I could drink if I have to drive and all that bullshit. But uh, just to sit there and booze to me, like it just like sitting here, like I wouldn't be able to booze and be alone and just sit here and draw. I'd be fucked. I'd be like, I gotta eat. Last time I got drunk, me and my wife, I think we fucking just drank a bottle of wine. We just sat here and got fucked up. Maybe no, that might not even been here. That might have been when I was at the apartment. I don't remember. Either way. Plus, I get drunk as fuck fast, dude. I don't do booze either. Yeah, rewatching Game of Thrones season 5 at the moment. You know what's fucked up, dude? I never watched a single episode. I know a lot of people fuck with it, but yeah, booze is just meh. Yeah, I fucking hate the feeling of being. Well, I never really got hungover, but I just didn't like. It was like a hangover, like while I was still like conscious. You know what I mean? Like you're drunk as fuck, and then like you feel like you're gonna puke. Like I hate like that feeling. That's the part that pisses me off. Like fuck, I'm gonna get sick. And you feel like shit for like a while, and then I think I'm gonna have to put like a little. Something just looked amiss, and I think it was this. Yeah. Looks better. Yeah. Watched Evil Dead Rise last week. Thought it was great. Bought the DVD. Well, I guess that's your opinion. I hated that fucking movie, dude. I really did. I don't understand. People love it, but I wasn't for me. Just was not for me, man. What was your favorite part of that film? We saw that shit in the drive-thru, and I remember thinking, this is fucking weak. I hated the opening with the fucking drone bullshit, and I don't know. I'm just stuck in the old ways. Once all the Sharpies I got are dead, then I'll start using the fucking ink. But until that day, the reason I've been putting off using the actual ink is because it's such a fucking it's sort of a mess. And I'd be paranoid to fuck up the drawing on a stream with fucking tip over the ink bottle like in fucking Comic Book Confidential. Earlier today, I was like, oh yeah, I should document as much as this drawing as I can, and then make a reel with it. And I got like one shot of it in the pencil stage, and then I was just thinking I should take a photo, and then I realized I'm filming from my fucking camera or from my cell phone. I always do that. I have my fucking like good camera, but I'm not gonna bust that out. Yeah, once you get the fucking blacks down, dude, it's shit starts to pop. The earthquake in the garage with the pizza. One thing I did like about that, I liked how like that was the unveiling of the curse was through that like recording found in that fucking garage or whatever. Like it just so happened that that one fucker was like into records. Like I hated how the one kid was like, "I'm going to a protest." It's like fuck off. Like I guess that's a reality for certain fucking people out there, like especially over there in the states and all that shit. But I guess it's to make it relatable to the youth. Sorry if I'm not talking to you guys. It's just it's hard to fucking keep looking at the screen when you're trying to do something right in front of your face. It's like look at the screen. It's like no, no, no. Watching a video earlier, this guy like bought a pack of Pokemon cards, like an expensive ass pack of old Pokemon cards, and opened it and there was nothing in it. There's fucking nothing in it. Like not like there was cards in it, but nothing good. So you spent like a few $100 on a pack of cards that are shit. What did I think of the new Blair Witch Project movie? I didn't like it. I just sound like a negative Nancy here, but I just wasn't that into it. I'm a big fan of the original. You know, I think all those documentaries on it are like on the fucking Blair Witch are better than that actual film. And I've watched that movie like twice because I wanted to give it a fair shake, but no, both times. Boom. Ralph's famous stubble, 5 o'clock shadow, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You're old school. I can appreciate that. Well, you know what can I say? I like what I like. I like the movie Moby Dick from the '50s. The scene where he's talking about Moby Dick and he goes, He's been spotted in separate seas 1,000 miles apart on the same day at the same hour. Holy fuck. I'm obsessed with that Moby Dick. You can ask my fucking wife, man. Like, there was one point where that movie was playing all the time. Like, when I still lived at my mom's place, like, I always had that movie fucking playing. She was my girlfriend at the time. Uh, she's like, how many fucking times are you gonna watch that? And there's the one song, she would always make fun of it. It's so funny. I like those, like, shanty songs. Fuck, the guy that lives beside us has a car with, like, a V8 engine in it, and every time he starts it, like, the fucking whole house just goes... Brrr. Boom. Ralph's got his McGruff. Make sure all these lines are connecting at this point, because when it goes to the color, like I said, that'll help me out. Oh, fuck. Little Ricky. This hat's kind of comically big. Bigger than usual, but it's okay. Boom, boom. I'm not gonna go into any of like that, like the cross hatching or anything like that on this stream. Just gonna do the inks. Can always come back tomorrow and do a little more. I always have my Universal Monsters movies on in background when I'm messing about in my movie room. Yeah, because those are classic, dude. Perfect background noise. Problem is though, some movies, sometimes you put a movie on to fuck around and do shit in your room, and then you end up like watching the whole fucking movie, and you don't end up getting anything done. Happens to me. Let's close first. Trying to think of another fucking film that I was obsessed with. Heavy Metal, Jaws. Fuck, dude. happens to me if Creature from the Black Lagoon. Yeah, if that happens to me, Bride of Frankenstein, Dracula, the Mummy, or the Wolfman, or Frankenstein, the first one. They're just so good, those movies. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say that every Universal monster film is amazing because there's a lot of them are fucking. I couldn't even get through some of them. But the ones that I love, the ones that I grew up with, man, I really love. So like the ones that I listed, and then Old Dark House was one that I discovered only a few years ago, and that's like one of my favorites. When that chick's just talking about Boris Karloff, she's like, he's in the kitchen, drunk, quite drunk. I think I will write 44 mag on here. Magnum. Bang. Looking alright, looking alright. Kind of, a few hairs popping out here. There we go. That's better. That way I can write. I don't know what to write on his knuckles yet. Boom. That looks sick, dude. Oh, sorry. When I grew up, the Phantom of the Opera scared the shit. Yeah, because it's fucked. Silent films like that, they're meant to fuck with your head when you're a little kid. It's just like a mental fucking, it's like a psychopath fucking thing. Like I said, silent films were some of the most fucked up things I watched back then. Silent. I don't know if I said psycho. I meant to say silent. That looks sick, dude. Exactly what you described. Yeah, dude. Well, like I said, man, you fucking plan something out, and it turns out not too shabby. The only difference is, like I said, I didn't put like Universal monster dudes in here. I put like my own characters. Chico, Ralph, Ricky, and then the Grim Reaper. Skanga is the name that I called him for a while, but Skanga is a word that I don't know if my dad made, but he describes really shitty weed. He'll call Skanga. I remember one time he got some weed from some guy, and we were sitting there at his apartment. This is like fucking years ago, and he's like, "Fucking guy sold me Skanga," and I was like, "What the fuck is Skanga?" He's like, "It's this." I was like, "Dude, what's this?" Shit dope. There we go. Alright, so now what I need to do is sort of do something where I can separate this and right here, because this has to sort of probably go like this and sort of like connect them at the wrist, try to make it. That comes off like there. There. I think that'll. Jaws is iconic, but you will think this is crazy. Is that the first one that you saw growing up? I don't like Jaws 3 personally. I kind of like Jaws 2. I know that's people think that one's shit, but if I never seen any of the sequels again, I'd be fine. This is looking alright. It's looking alright. There it is. There you have it. That's the fucking part 1 of this particular ink job. I'll do my best to stream the second half, maybe this week, sometime tomorrow. You never know. But I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Make sure you leave a 666 in the comments. With that being said, adios. Fuck's sakes.